no joke, I've been trying to look for this exit and I can't find it. Like there's nowhere that says exit. Nowhere. It's a mad thing. How do you get out of it? Right, so boom. Ah, not bad, huh? Okay, let's look at the view. Just met my Spanish counterparts. In fact, this one is from Malaga. From Malaga. So cool. Sí, Marbella. Sí, sí.
¿En qué calle o en qué zona? Yo soy de Marbella.
Oh, vivo en Marbella?
San Pedro de Alcántara.
San Pedro, oh, Nueva Andalucía. Torre de Andalucía?
La Torre.
Sí, 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 sí. It's mad how international the world is, man. Like, those girls actually live here. Like, they fully moved here. One of them's from San Pedro, which is like literally behind my house. And the other two are from Spain as well, but I didn't ask them where they're from. It's just crazy, innit? Like, I ended up in the same restaurant as someone that literally lived behind my house. Mad. Alright, so let me give you the full breakdown, yeah, on the food in Asia. So what I've learned is, yeah, because I lived in Manila for like 6 months, yeah, and I learned that you can get really, really cheap local food. Like a pound, £2 for like rice and some local fish or vegetables or whatever that sort of that comes from the area. You can get it for really cheap, or you could pay a bit more, like pay a £5 or £10 and get really, really, really quality, luxurious, delicious food. So I'm talking like the type of food that you'd pay £20, £30 for in England. So what I just had in this place called Luce, if I had that in, let's say Marbella, at that quality, I would easily be paying £30, easily £30, £40. But I just spent, it was £15 on that meal. And I'm telling you, it was something else. Like, it was the best meal I've had in the past 3 months easily. So I don't regret spending £50. But you can also just go for street food, which is like I said, the local stuff. And there's like the more low-end restaurants, which are still good. I mean, you're still getting good food. But you know, if you want that luxury, then you'll have to pay the UK prices. But you're gonna get a lot more for your money. So that's what I've learned being in Asia anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, some people might have found some places that are really cheap and that also have that high quality. Some people might have found it, but I haven't. I've kind of noticed that you'd still have to sort of pay a bit more, but you get your value for your money. But in England, I mean, I've been to places where it's like 5-star and paid £100 for a meal between me and my girlfriend, but then the food was mediocre. So you're only paying for the environment, or you're paying for this, you know, I don't know, some mixed race waitress with piercings in her nose or whatever. You know, you're paying for the decor rather than the actual food. But you don't get that as much here. And where are you guys from?
We're from Russia, actually.
Are you from Russia?
Yeah.
You're a Russian vlogger, bro. A Russian vlogger. Fellow vlogger, man. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, where are you from?
So I'm from the UK. Yeah. And like I said, I'm literally just starting out. Pavel?
Pavel, Anpin is like Pavel.
Yeah.
Anpin.
Yes.
You can find me anywhere by
Okay.
this name, like
Pavel
YouTube,
Anpin.
PAV.
Yo, it's 7 a.m. in the morning. Obviously, man's jet lagged to like a motherfucker. And I'm still in Kuala Lumpur, man. Beautiful place. I didn't know that Kuala Lumpur would be this developed. It seems to me that it's more developed than some other parts of Asia that I've been to. Maybe they've had tourism for a longer time, who knows? But it's a very developed city. You've seen the room I'm in, it's quite nice. You know, you can see the city now, the big buildings. Yeah, it looks good, man. So what I'm gonna do now is get some food. I'm gonna go down to there's an area near here which is like a street food area. I'm gonna see if I can get some early breakfast. In Asia, people wake up late. Like most places are opening around 10 a.m. But hopefully one of these street spots is open now, so I can do some food. Yeah, let's go down to the street and see what I want. Apples, man. Look how small these apples are. Yeah, so I'm currently in Starbucks. Just waiting to leave to go to Manila. Yeah, what have I noticed about Kuala Lumpur in the past 18 hours? The first thing I've noticed is probably that Muslim countries really support each other. Malaysia is a Muslim country, and I've seen a lot of businesses from other Muslim countries. I've seen a lot of Turkish businesses here. I've seen a lot of Arab businesses, a lot of Iranian businesses, a lot of Pakistani businesses. So you can really tell that you know, the Muslim countries obviously sort of bond, have like some sort of business relationship, sort of bond, where they support each other, regardless of whether the West wants to support or not. So it's kind of nice to see, you know, beautiful to see. Secondly is the censorship. You could tell that a lot of things are censored in this country. I mean, for example, the advertising doesn't feature anything that sort of promotes sex or promotes beauty
at all. I mean, every single lady that I've seen on the advert was like dressed up in short kameez, had like the headscarf on. So, you know, you can tell that they really censor those type of things. I've even heard that porn is censored as well, so porn is not illegal in this country. You don't hear any sort of like hip hop blaring out in cars, on radio, nothing like that. So they have sort of censored things here, and I've noticed that. I don't know, some people might like that. Me, myself, personally, I don't mind. I think sometimes it's appropriate. But then I also believe in freedom as well. So it just depends what kind of person you are, I guess. So yeah, on to Manila.